After we got married, he would always be really aggressive when we tried to have sex. It felt sadistic to me. He beat me until I was bruised, and one day he beat my toes until they bled. I just couldn't take it anymore, so I filed for a divorce 2 months after getting married.
Currently, the law also states that there is implied consent to sexual intercourse during marriage, which has been problematic because that means that women cannot come forward when they are victimized or subject to marital rape by their partners. There needs to be a protection offered under the Domestic Violence Act or the Prevention of Domestic Violence Act to criminalize marital rape or for it to be recognized as a formal form of domestic violence.
If they speak out about it, if they complain about it, if they go to the police about it, there's a factor of shame, public shame. The legal system provides little support for victims of sexual violence because most of the cases are taken up in open court and the police stations are quite open, everybody might hear what you're talking about.
With the cultural taboos and secrecy surrounding marital rapes, a lot of people are so scared to come and speak about it because we also have the culture of victim-blaming attitudes.
Everyone is different and they cope differently. For example, alcohol consumption, self-harm, sometimes drug abuse, maybe sometimes prescriptive drugs, not necessarily recreational drugs. Sometimes it can lead to maladaptive behaviors like promiscuity or overconsumption of social media, post-traumatic stress, anxiety, general anxiety disorder, and major depressive disorder is more likely to occur in the long run because all these symptoms that happen in the short term become exacerbated and become the baseline level of functioning.
I had never heard any man talking about marital rape before, so I thought something was wrong with me. I spoke to my friends and family about this, and one of their responses was, if I can't satisfy my wife like sexually, I wouldn't be a man. I was depressed, I couldn't concentrate at work. Sometimes I avoided going home.
Men go through what we call grave sexual abuse. So if we look at then can husbands get raped in Sri Lanka? Under the law, if you look at it in a strictly legal sense, marital rape of men are not recognized in Sri Lanka.
Intimate partner violence generally is higher when it comes to female victims, but we do still see male victims. The other thing is we need to keep in mind that men are less likely to report abuse, right, on average, because there's a sense of shame, this whole masculine thing where, you're not supposed to show emotion.
There are NGOs that offer support to victims or survivors of marital rape in terms of counseling, safe houses, and also in legal support. So if there is a component of domestic violence along with marital rape under this Prevention of Domestic Violence Act, women can go for a protection order.
When someone discloses about their experience, especially the victims, we should listen without judgment. And also it's very important for us to educate ourselves about marital rape, and you can also challenge certain stigma, especially victim blaming that's prevailing.
Civil society can be quite influential in changing the laws surrounding marital rape. Civil society organizations can also make submissions to the periodic reviews of the UN, which can be influential in pressuring governments to change laws in terms of marital rape. One of the biggest impacts of criminalizing marital rape, I think, would be the increased reporting. We would be empowering women who have been victimized by their partners to come forward and speak about their experience.
So you can definitely demand through your actions. You can join with organizations that are striving towards this cause. In today's world, using your social media wisely is something that we can do instantly, and we all can be part of that moment very quickly. You can also spread the message by using the hashtag #BreakTheSilenceSL and share your thoughts, and we'll be really happy to hear and get the message forward.